Hello. Good morning, Exuno. Is it morning for you? Because it's not morning for me. Not only did I not stream yesterday, I didn't stream with Jorf either. I said I would. I woke up... so my sleep schedule would have me going to bed at 8 p.m., which is when we were supposed to stream, right? So it's like, instead of bedtime, it's like, oh, nope. Ready to go. That's the schedule I was on. And I thought, that's no good. So at 2 p.m., I was like, I'll get to as much sleep as I can. So I slept for like 4.5 hours or something. And got up. And normally I can do that. I think it's because people generally, your 8 hours of sleep is sort of 2 4-hour cycles. And if you get in between them, it's really not so bad for messing up your rhythm. But I woke up and I just felt 8 kinds of awful. Sick in the head, sick in the stomach, plus like normal tired stuff. Eyes yawning. Not my eyes yawning, but my eyes. You know, you feel it in the eyes. They're dry, they're itchy. And also I was yawning. It was just no good. It would not be a good time. So I told Jorf, I was like, do something else, man. I'm gonna get this sleep. And then I slept for like another 12 hours or something. I don't know what happened, but I've been up since 4 a.m. I've been up for 9 hours. So I'm gonna stream and then it's gonna be like, it's gonna feel like bedtime, but I'm gonna try to keep it going. Anyway, none of that matters. It's Mementos time. Here are my goals. 1, I want to fully explore Mementos. I want to find all the stamps. If I can, I want to try to fuse Hecatoncheir. But mostly, I want to have a roster of personas that are incorporating some of these really good skills that I've got. I managed to put her together, right? Triple Master, Invigorate 2. This guy's pretty good. Agidyne Fire Boost. With some Mudoan and Mamudoan thrown in. So I would like to get... I don't know if I have anyone who knows Garudyne. I would like to see if I could. And then try to get them Wind Boost and Wind Amp. I don't think I know anyone who knows Fire Amp. This Thunderbird has Elect Boost and Zyodyne. And I think I got an Elect Amp card. Don't remember. I shouldn't use it until I have a chance to duplicate it. Maybe that's not the best menu to find that stuff. Yeah, I do have a Lucky Amp. I have Nuke Amp, which I can combine with Nuke Boost, and right, that Severe Nuke spell that I managed to get. I want that. I got a Guns get a critical boost skill. I got Endure. I got a, like, Null Ice. I've got Null Wind now, I think. At least Resist Wind. I've got Resist Nuke. I think I have Null Fire from Decarabia. So I want to, you know, I can use those to make sure that whatever I make with my desired skill combos also doesn't have a weakness and nulls some other stuff. I know Nuke as an element is always pretty good. I can get triple down on someone with Trigger Happy and high strength. I can get Sama Rekarm and Mediarama on the same thing, right? Like, I just want to have some good personas. I've got some good raw material that it's gonna take some work to make useful, but then when I do, it's gonna be really good. So it's gonna be a lot of Velvet Room because I don't have a plan, right? I'm not gonna look up the calculator and figure out what's gonna be what, how to most eloquently and elegantly get my skills onto first of all, the right persona. From all the most easiest to obtain places. I can't do that, so I'm just gonna be messing around in there, making a big mess. And then in between that, I'm gonna be probably, well, where are we right now? I've got 2 empty slots, right? I could keep Lamia and Naga. Yeah, you. Look at this. That's crazy. Now that's interesting, because that's different than a persona that I want in at the start. That's a persona I want in at the end. 5% max HP and 10 SP each turn during an ambush. 10 SP, whereas this is 8% SP. I have about 200, so that's like 16 SP, which is more than 10. But that's at the end of battle. This is each turn. I mean, there might only be one turn, if I'm doing it right. And Fortify Spirit too, all of these are good to just like have on anything. So I like that the Lachesis here can do a lot with recovering status effects. They're one of the most dangerous things that enemies can do to you in this game. Invigorate 1 is kind of old news now that I've got Invigorate 2. Ice Boost I think I've had since like Jack Frost. So not a great skill, but nice on her with my Bufala or whatever. I'm kind of a big fan of Shock Boost. shock is pretty good. Shame I never got resist wind on this guy. But all he does is just cast Sayo. So like, I don't know. I'd like to fuse him into something else. Here's Atomic Flare and Trigger Happy. So I could drive around and just get a bunch of free experience for Lamia by insta-killing things. Same with Naga. And see if they learn something. That seems like a lot of work. Let me see if they fuse into anything at all. Honestly, part of the problem is you go in here and it's a fusion alarm because you fought more than 3 battles, and so the fusion alarm has gone off. And then that means at the end of it, you end up with something weird like Clotho, where something has gone horribly wrong and you've got a bunch of weird skills.
The inmate needs you wish to perform an fusion.
And then you leave. And you go, okay, well now that I'm done in the Velvet Room, I'm ready to fight some battles, and you immediately trigger another fusion alarm. You rarely get anything done outside of a fusion alarm. Alright, what's this guy? Is he any good?
But not impressive.
He's all about silence. Silence and psychic. Sadly, Fortune is fusing down here. And we need to double check.
Let us begin the search.
Hecaton Share isn't anywhere.
You okay
Here's
with
this Arahabaki. His ability's good. And repelling physical and guns is very good. I can't do anything about his Psi weakness, but I can do something about his nuke weakness. But I would have to, like, give him a purpose, because his regular skills are all, like, whatever. I would need to give him, like, Agidyne, and Fire Boost, and Fire Amp. That kind of thing. Also, he's a little bit low level now. He's base 35, I'm 42.
You okay with this?
Alright, I made one of these guys. So he gets gun boost, right? Combined with trigger happy and triple down. Can just be like a physical attacker guy.
You okay with this?
Bloodbath. 85 HP. He's got a strong physical attack. And he's just all about inflicting fear.
Looks pretty
Kumhanda.
tough.
Oh, this guy. Physical with a bit of wind. Weak to Psi that I can't do anything about. Kushinada is different from
I
Kumhanda.
see. A strong persona.
Healer
indeed.
lady. I can get rid of her 2 weaknesses. But she's just like a healer lady. Learns Matarikaja and who knows what else.
I see.
Queen
A
Mab
strong persona.
can do something
indeed.
about her weakness. She gets burn boost but then has Mazionga. Increased chance of inflicting shock to downed foes is not really what I'm looking for. You had me at increases chance of inflicting shock. That seemed good. But down to foes is very specific. Usually I want shocked so that I can put them down.
Looks pretty tough.
I don't have a resist electric anywhere. This is just like a nuke guy. I wonder if he learns nuke boost and I can just give him nuke amp.
Looks pretty
Pazuzu.
tough.
Status effect guy. He's a curse guy. Medium to all.
Looks pretty tough.
She learns Garudine. She's 4 levels higher than me, so
Looks pretty tough.
it cost a small fortune to make her. I could give her wind boost and wind amp. Weak to electric, though. I don't have any kind of resist electric.
I see.
And now we're getting into
A
way
strong
above.
persona indeed.
Emrita Shower, though. Cure all status effects. Pretty good. He's got the wind bloodline. Pretty good if you want him to just be nuking with wind.
I see.
The Pale
A
Rider.
strong persona indeed.
First boost with heavy curse. His chance of inflicting ailments.
Let us begin the search. Now choose! Do you really need this?
No, I don't really need this.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Can't really do anything too good with my Stone of Scone. I should just level something up, probably. But I've been doing so good with my links and my fusion alarms that everything that I care about has already learned all its stuff.
Power requires sacrifice.
Alright. She looks like she's into weird status stuff, whereas he just looks like he's fizz and electric.
That will do.
This will let us see all of his skills. So
This is the power. Let these powers
we'll go ahead and do
unite.
this. Maraku Kaja is the last one. Wow, he's 600 experience away from getting that last skill. Eiga. Sure. Kinda random. Boom, bum, 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 boom.
You wish to now choose. Will this truly help you?
I think I already know everything this guy gets. And none of it's exciting.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
He doesn't learn Mazionga, okay. Or shock boost. Counter. I mean, I'm not going to use him for electric, am I? Actually, he's half elect cost, which I don't think Thunderbird is. So if I was trying to... I mean, I don't need to be efficient anymore, do I? I get 8% SP or whatever after battle now, if I want. I don't have to be efficient anymore.
It will receive. I see.
Yeah, this all looks familiar. Oh right, he was how I got Attack Master going. I remember now. These go all the way down to Kodama, huh? Really wants to make Mothman.
You okay with
What's
this?
Unicorn? Light guy. He doesn't wow me. I kind of like Clotho having this stuff. Clotho's level 27. If I were to fuse this stuff onto level 39 Unicorn, I now don't have very many options. I'm level 42, so it's likely Unicorn's gonna fuse onto something above my level.
You change your mind? Time for some modification, huh?
Spark Ring.
It appears it will become something protective.
Tetraja as a card.
Skill card, huh?
Interesting.
It appears it will become something protective. You change your mind? Are you finished? What?
Oh,
Justine,
register.
you want to register it?
He's got Attack Master. Yeah, that's better than this stuff.
Are
Okay.
you finished? What? It is time, inmate.
Oh, I forgot that we got the music. We're not heading back. We can't do anything about the target in the preceding area. Till we go to the real world and influence him somehow. God, this area is so spooky. It's Pisaka.
Don't rush this. less skills will work here. The enemy is weak, but don't relax yet.
Persona!
So I can do like switch to Clotho.
Some other way.
And just attack this guy.
Ooh,
I stole a bead. Ah, her turn came too soon. Oh well. I can have her burn him.
enemy shot down. Panther's rocking it.
Yeah, join me. And now I've got Clotho in at the end.
Yes! Victory! Your power's incredible, Joker.
All right.
Which has shot my SP 249. I don't know where I was, but my max is about 250. So 8%. I think that's 20 SP. Bam, bam, bam.
Now's our chance.
Whoops, sorry, I tapped the microphone. I'm trying to remember how I normally arrange my
Done.
cables. Okay. These are Psy, you're Fire.
Let's go.
No one else does Psy. If it has to be me, and that means I think it has to be this guy.
Neko Shoga! You're mine.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Persona! Ravage them!
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Up to you.
Not done yet. I'll get him. The baton pass powered you up. Hecate! One enemy shot down. Panther's rocking
Just
it.
stay there.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Guess what?
Okay.
I beat Final Fantasy II for the Nintendo Famicom. I quit playing it in middle school.
Now's our chance. Don't use bless attacks.
I didn't
Try
switch.
something else.
I got the bad persona on. It is gonna recover 10 or SP every turn or whatever.
It is
Sigh,
a
and then
major
these guys
threat,
counter.
but don't use electric attacks.
Let's go.
Oh no, it's Neko Shogun I have in.
Go down.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
What am I doing?
Hit 'em where it hurts.
Oh, I hit RB and it's like, you want this. That's pretty wild.
Let's.
Mangarula would be easier, but it's more than double the SP cost.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Persona! Ravage them! What?
Joker, you missed.
Oh, I missed. I was just saying I'm so confident I'm not gonna miss. I got countered. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Resist. That was weak. The final boss of Final Fantasy II is some real bullshit, man.
Listen, Joker's on the ground. Can anyone do one of those
I'm on the
real
ground.
attacks?
Anyone do one of those real intense attacks?
I'll use my persona.
Okay, don't get countered, please.
Enough.
She got countered. She's okay.
Welcome, Queen. I'm fired up.
Oh,
Joker's looking pretty bad. Let's
I think she only knows the one with Ryuji.
It's
Time
showtime.
to get a little crazy.
Stay focused.
Can anyone hear Makoto's line at the end? After when she crushes the can. Can anyone hear that?
Good work, everyone.
I can't hear nothing.
Okay.
Like 5 sound effects all play at the
What
same
do you think of
time.
them? Is everyone all...
So I didn't use the blood sword cheese. I kept it in case I needed to, but I tried to do it without, and I managed it. He's crazy though. The final boss, I showed up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna cast this berserk spell that against every other target in the game. When I cast it, I start hitting it for like thousands of damage. And I cast it and I swing and I'm like, here we go. And it's like, you did 50 damage. And I'm like, this guy has 10,000 health. I ended up looking up. That was no good. He damages your whole party for 300 damage. My best healing spell would heal 200 tops. So he would outdamage me that way. I couldn't dodge enough. My evasion level was only up to like 5 on some guys, 4 on one guy, and he swings with like 8 attacks or something, so I can only dodge like 4 of them. So like 4 of them connect, which means he hits me for almost my entire health bar, healing for a huge amount in the process. So he just like can't hit you, or you're it's gonna get bad. There's some other stuff. So the worst part was I installed a patch that lets you dash by holding B to move faster, and I was just walking around, and it was a pretty end game looking area, but I was just holding B and running around, and then suddenly
Okay,
there was a guy who looked a lot like the bad guy, and I just kind of ran too close to him and triggered the final boss fight to start. So I didn't even have like a couple of the gear swaps I wanted to make or whatever. I don't think I was even fully healed. I was like, well, okay, here we go. And I got rinsed. So I went back with a plan. I bought a Tome of Blink.
It's fun time. Oh,
Instead of learning the Blink skill to raise my evasion level so I could dodge all of his attacks, I brought one Blink Tome, which casts Blink level 8 on your whole party, and consumes the tome in the process. And I cracked one of those, so that should have, I think, if I understand how it works, raised everyone's evasion levels appropriately.
Come. Thunderbird. Go down.
ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Serves you right. Let's go.
I had 2 other people use an item that maxes out one of their stats. Their spirit stat or their intelligence stat that influences their white or black magic.
Huh? Done already?
And I had them use an item to what I thought was cast level 16 shell on the whole party, and then found out it actually only works on the person who casts it. Same with wall, so that was all not good. I shouldn't have done any of that. What?
That's not it.
Toon, toon, toon.
Persona!
This is your chance.
What does it recommend?
Hit 'em where it hurts.
Yeah, that is what I was gonna do.
Knocked 'em right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Persona!
Woo, great stuff. We're done here. Let's go. Just like I thought.
Okay.
That was an easy battle.
I had, my plan was to cast haste on the whole party with the Masamune, and then start spreading Berserk around to increase everyone's attack, and I would attack with all 3 of my other party members. But I was so on the back foot from healing all of his damage all the time.
Finish it.
That I just never got to start casting Berserk. I got 1 Berserk off, I think. And then it was just heal, 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 heal. I didn't put fucking...
You gotta use your guns.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't put Kikuru Hime back on, did I? Well, let's at least get her. Wait, that's not right. I need to use wind. Did I? Yeah, why do I never see this guy when I'm clicking around?
Fuki! Ravage them!
Knocked 'em right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Persona!
Nice. Joker took one out.
So I can go to... wait, this is tricky.
Go ahead.
What are the odds? What are the odds that instead of shooting down the birds with her random targeting gun, she shoots at that guy on the ground and he counters her gunshot so that she loses her turn? I think they're pretty low. Okay, we're good.
Looking good. Beat 'em up. A beautiful rose has thorns.
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
If I was gonna do it again, I would have had someone raise their intellect stat to the max, and I would give them the Yoichi bow in their inventory, and then every turn they would just cast Berserk 3 for free on the other 2. And I would probably just maybe only even have 1 attacker. And have 2 people healing, and 1 person using the Yoichi bow to give them Berserk 3 every turn. You don't think counter can proc while down?
Ready, Joker.
Alright, his gun's not very good, I guess.
Follow up with wind to deal major damage.
It's time.
Da-da-da.
Thunderbird! There!
Joker took one out. Freeze.
How much money? That's like nothing.
Don't forget this feeling. Okay, let's move on.
I guess it's not nothing, but it's unexciting.
Okay.
Let me actually get used to getting into the rhythm, switching her in every time. The entire dungeon, I was expecting... Here's the insta-kills. The entire final dungeon of Final Fantasy II, I was expecting to be a horrible gauntlet. Just like enemies like ambushing me and casting horrible spells. Me being like stressed for resources.
Now full speed ahead. Mona, start accelerating.
And it turned out it was a cakewalk. There was like
That's
2
just
encounters
weird. I don't know what it's gonna do.
that like maybe could possibly be a problem. Everything else I would just attack it physically and it couldn't hurt me at all. Or it would sprinkle me with some magic damage that didn't really do too much. I did not find an Iron Giant. I did look up that like their thing later. So what? Does he just like one-shot this guy? He sure does.
Sometimes you just wanna explode. Don't forget this feeling. Good work, everyone.
I think with a plan, I could have handled the Iron Giant encounter. I would basically need another Blink Tome, and then I don't think they can hit me physically.
Okay.
They didn't stand a chance. Or
I use this, I guess? I was surprised at the effectiveness of the Toad
don't
spell.
rush this.
On's SP is full, huh?
Persona.
So let me get to...
Cloak up. Hold on.
Ooh, free stuff. Can I beat that loser?
It's always her coming in and doing this. Can anyone else even do this?
Amazing, Panther. This is a whole
She just knocked them all down.
beat 'em up.
The game just goes, ding, do you want to win the encounter? And I click yes. And then it's over.
All right.
A complete victory.
I got my Toad spell
Let's
up to
keep
rank
going.
9 out of 16, but realistically, you're not really gonna get much past rank 9 in anything, due to the way the game works. But it was enough that like when I would cast Toad on everything, like group cast, all of the enemies, Toad, pretty much all of them would turn into Toads, which is effectively an insta-kill. And then I could do that like 25 times or something before I needed more SP. It's not SP in that game, it's MP. And then I could cast one spell to refill all of my MP. That never missed. And then that character who also could refill their MP whenever they wanted could heal. So I was never short of healing, not that I needed very much at all.
Now just don't lose.
What are you about?
Her skills are ineffective.
Ice or nuke? Okay.
It's time.
And my SP is completely full. Is there someone I actually want to like get experience? Oh, not really. Experience is more about skills than anything.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker. Nice one, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Up to you.
Not done yet. On the attack. The baton pass powered you up.
Instant kill skills got buffed. That's pretty wild.
Go get him, Queen. All out attack. Fist of justice.
Okay. Easy win. They were nothing.
There are these really powerful items in treasure chests that are guarded by monsters when you open them. And they put like some like some side bosses inside them for the strongest ones.
Come.
And you can just turn them all into toads. I think.
Neko Shogun. You're mine.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Time.
Some of them I didn't do that,
No.
because I didn't think I could.
Persona!
It wasn't until later that I... Oh, I already switched to him, so I can't switch again. That's what I've done to myself here.
Go ahead.
Not done yet.
Minuscule fizz damage to all foes 2 to 4. So that's his best AoE, but against a guy with the counter ability... Is it better or worse to hit multiple times? It's like he's more likely to get countered, but he's gonna get countered for less? And he's more likely to get like some hits before the counter? Like it's not all or nothing.
Satan Tyson!
Skull's at the top of his game. Don't forget this feeling. Just
Well, that was pretty good. I was reading chat and then I looked back and they were all dead.
Okay.
A decisive victory. You've got the advantage. Don't rush this.
Persona! Go down!
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice,
Persona!
Joker.
There!
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Let's go.
So this is kind of interesting. Look, I can equip this, back out, and then baton pass to someone who actually has a skill.
Go!
All right, okay, on to the next.
They can finish it while I have Clotho on. And that gets me that huge SP boost at the end of battle.
This is a holdup. All out attack. How's that?
Okay.
That was easy.
Final Fantasy II, like a lot of Final Fantasies,
Sweet, we found the train platform.
especially the early ones, has the Masamune. It's like the Megazord. Is this whole thing just one long... Got it. And I knew it existed because I had been prowling around a guide. I would look up whenever I found like a piece of equipment. Like, hey, what is this? Because if you can't just like inspect it to see what its stats are. There's no description that says what it might do, any special effects it has. Oh, there he is. And some stuff does some pretty important things.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
Oh no, it's Psy that they're weak to. So she punches for like 135, right? How about her gun? Well, that was not good. Even if she didn't miss those 2 shots.
Come!
Clotho was in still.
Neko Shogun!
Luckily, I have someone who actually does fire.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Hey, what do you think Aru is gonna do? Is she gonna be a Psy girl? Is she gonna be a light and or dark girl?
Permission to fire?
Yeah.
Here.
Knock that thing down.
Mona.
Oh, he just like hit this thing that was already down. That's funny. I already switched personas, so I'm locked in.
Do it!
Not done yet. Okay, that pass brought your power even higher. One enemy shot down. Panther's dominated. Beat him up. How's that?
Okay. Piece of cake!
Anyway, I knew the Masamune existed because I was using this guide because Gear would just be like, oh, this thing has
Oh, a treasure
some
chest.
stats that you can look at. Its defense, its evasion, based off of its weight or whatever. but you can't tell that this resists fire, or fire, ice, and lightning, and poison, or what the game, what the guide at least called, like, mind, body, matter, and death. Or that this resists everything, or... Or it's very hidden magic,
Don't rush this.
magic penalty stat. Which just makes all of your magic way less likely to hit.
Follow up with waves deal major damage.
Persona! Fruitcake! There!
Nice! Joker took one out! Don't move!
Do it!
Yeah, I think I read that the only death element spell is death. So I knew the Masamune existed and then went through the whole dungeon, including accidentally fighting the final boss, and never found it. And I was like, huh.
Man, that was easy.
So I had to look up where it was. It was pretty hidden. There was a suspicious room. If the game was not quite so old and janky in so many ways, I would have thought, like, I mean, I did think, like, this dead end here is just like, I don't know, they just made a weird map, I guess.
Oh,
You have new items. Chewing Soul. And more of these. I mean, these are always good. I have 3 of these. Give me 2 of those. 1 of those. 210 SP. I forget. Medium confused to all.
doing good?
There's a part in the final dungeon where it splits. There's 4 doors that take you to,
We've made it to the platform.
I think, one of 2 separate areas. Each one takes you to 2 different places inside that area. Oh, this wasn't even an ambush.
4 enemies. They're pretty pathetic, but stay on guard.
He's next.
I'll use my
Okay.
persona.
Well, maybe we'll get some dizzies going here.
Game tickets still fight.
Okay, this should be a win.
Dance, take one enemy shot down. Panther's rocking it.
You're next? Okay.
You've got this
Sure.
yet. The baton has
Something else.
Oh.
Very generous.
Ah. It was a rare item. Megiddo. Okay, that's not so bad.
There's still 3 enemies. Keep it up.
Bang, bang,
One enemy defeated.
bang,
Get
bang.
'em clean. enemy remaining. Just a little more.
Persona! Not
I
this.
still have Clotho in. It was an ambush, so I got like a bunch of stuff.
There.
Random crit go.
You're looking cool.
Do it.
All out attack.
Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
So my verdict for Final Fantasy II is pretty good. I had a distinctly lower opinion of it compared to the other two NES Final Fantasies, based off of my experience of playing it in middle school. But with just like a little bit of knowledge about the game mechanics to avoid some pits. It's I don't know if it's my favorite of the three. I think I like it more than the original now. You've got a good amount of... I mean, it's literally very open-ended with how you build your characters. Anyone can do anything. The downfall is that it's very natural to think, oh, so I'll have this character do this and this and this and this, and then it's like, well, no, actually, if they're going to attack physically, they need to be in the front row, and they need a shield. Because if you don't have a shield, your evasion stat is garbage, and everything's going to hit you for, like, eventually thousands of damage. You're just going to die. Like, there's just not enough defense in the world to save you. You need a shield. If you are also in the front row and you want to cast a spell that has, like, a chance to hit, well, sorry about that, because your sword gives you a minus 70% chance to land any spell, which is combined with your shield that you're probably wearing is now 140 minus percent. You just can't overcome it, so you just don't get to do that.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Persona, go down.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go ahead.
All right, on to the next. Let's do this. Panther knocked
But
one
you
down.
can
Looking good.
have a front row character learn an elemental attack spell. That goes okay, because when you hit an enemy's weakness, a lot of the formulas that would be really hurt by your lack of intelligence
decisive victory.
are just like instant win. You just do like max damage. So you can do pretty okay, especially in the early game. Just having like a back pocket fire spell or blizzard spell, which are good for some of the early bosses. My frontline guy who had a fire spell was getting good use out of that fire spell for like 2/3 of the game. You can have people heal out of battle, and the fact that their stats are garbage for healing
Got the advantage.
doesn't hurt too much.
It's time.
This is one of these fights where I have to do everything. What I should do is get Morgana in instead of Ryuji, right? And then Morgana can be doing win stuff.
You're mine.
Looking good. Joker means
Oh, they died. So I guess I will win the fight.
Don't forget this feeling. Good work, everyone.
All right.
It's Anubis.
Surprise attack, success. Persona! Now just don't lose.
Still a surprise attack.
Persona! No holds barred! I couldn't finish it!
Everyone's gonna get a turn.
Persona!
Where's my guy? My boy.
Thunderbird!
My Shocky boy.
You're mine.
We didn't get it. Turn order's not working out so well here.
Ready when you are.
The ideal, I think, would be Makoto last, and then she goes for
Go!
the forget move, whatever it is. Oh, I burned him. That's interesting. I think we try to put shock on instead.
Die already!
Curse.
An enemy's burning! Follow up with wind to deal major damage!
You're weak to curse. My Shocky boy must go. You're strong. You're null. You're null. What is this again? Oh. So it was a not so random crit when I attacked that one thing earlier. Probably.
Saka! There!
That was as bad as I thought it might be. Ba-ba-dow. Okay, now whose turn is it? Yeah, now he's next.
Let's go.
Miss. That burn is working out pretty good for me.
You're dead!
And that's the ball game.
It's showtime! Make way for the fist of the Phantom!
Serious.
It was only like the three times of this ago. That's a horrible way to say that. It wasn't this time, it wasn't the last time, it was the time before that. When I finally noticed that at the start, when he's tapping the bat on his shoulder, he's hitting her in the back of the head.
Okay.
And that's why she gets mad, not just like because he's Ryuji. You know what would be the really cheesy way to look for these stamps? Is to just traverse back and forth between floors until you proc Futaba scanning, and then you look and see if it's got the
Hold on
thing.
the advantage. Don't rush this. Persona! Take that! Quick! Persona! Hecate! One enemy shot down! Panther's rocking it! Go get him!
Here goes.
On to the next!
Persona! Clonko! No.
I cannot see his health bar.
Joker took one out! 2 enemies left, but don't mess this up!
Who's next?
Think that monkey's gonna go after?
Joker took one out!
Yes, he is. Oh, I'm weak to that. Great.
Can anyone do one of those real intense attacks?
Okay, we're gonna be okay.
Here it comes!
It's Joker's looking pretty bad. Let's show him, Queen.
See, look.
Make way for the fist of the
Bum,
Phantom.
bum, bum.
Get serious.
Got him. All yours.
Go full power! Yeah!
Here.
Now, let's continue. Okay, let's move on.
Maybe if I do it to someone and they don't die, which is gonna be tough, the sound of them dying won't go off. We don't need Tetrad.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'll be able to hear what she says. It needs to not end the battle, and it needs to not kill anything. I think that's what's happening. There's a stinger that's going like boing, and then also there's like a splash sound when the shadow dissipates. There's a shadow on the other side of this door.
There's a
Oh.
Oh, an impressive skill.
Randomly found enough lamias to level her up.
Surprise attack
Man,
successful.
I do really like that first Final Fantasy game though, huh?
Persona! No holds barred! You got lucky.
Let's go.
I wish I had like a really solid plan for every encounter, but I feel like I'm still making things up every time.
Neko Shoga. Ravage them.
Nice. Joker took one out.
It's time. You're mine.
Right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Up to you.
I forget how... I have some kind of bonus for finishing with an all-out attack, I think. Is it Chihiya's money boost?
All right. Level up. Okay. Easy.
I think I have some incentive to end battles with the all-out attack. I forgot what I was doing. You know what's really cruel about Final Fantasy II for the NES/Famicom? Your character sprite always faces downwards after battles.
This area's got so many
So there were
flowers.
so many
We have
times
nothing
where
behind
I've got
Joker.
like another stream on the other monitor or whatever, and I'm paying attention, and I win the battle, and the character's facing down, and I just go, I guess I'm heading this way. Doesn't Futaba learn something cool at 42? $49. Oh well. Bam, bam, bam. Quest 64. Yeah, that game's pretty evil. That game, the character faces whatever direction they're facing
Some are butt ugly.
at the end of
Some are
battle, but the
cute.
camera
Cute? Really?
will spin around and face the way you were facing before.
Treasure chest.
Or it's the other way around. I forget. But there, if you once you know, there you can remember where you're going.
That one's just weird. I don't know what it's gonna do.
That one's just weird. Thanks, Futaba. What would I do without you? Where's this guy? I
Hellbiker.
haven't done this in a while.
Go down.
Hellbiker.
Nice. Sometimes you just wanna explode. We're done here. Let's go. Good work, everyone.
Okay.
Both Final Fantasy 1 and 2. I don't remember about 3. But both 1 and 2 play havoc in the end game with the limited inventory slots they give you. The later you go, the more like marginally useful, cool stuff you want to hang on to. Stuff that casts magic in battle, stuff that has slightly different stats or immunities to for different situations. You want to just hold on to it and switch to it when you need it. But your inventory fills up in Final Fantasy II with a bunch of key items you don't
Addition
need
to your
anymore.
repertoire.
I had to just throw so many possibly useful things on the ground. Made me kind of sad. And then in Final Fantasy 1, everyone has their own personal inventory. So everyone can hold 4 weapons or 4 armors. And if you're like a knight or whatever, you're gonna want to hold your 4 armors. So you'll never hold any other kind of armor that might have a special effect you might want.
You oppose that! Finish for me.
Persona! Neko Shogun! Rabbit Snap!
Joker took
600. Oh right, flow.
Persona!
Forgot about that.
You're mine!
knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Yours!
Not done there. Mine. The baton pass. Where do you have it?
Hecatees.
One enemy shot down. Panther's rocking it. They're done for.
Doom, 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 doom.
A beautiful rose has thorns.
Okay.
I felt the difference in strength in that fight. Oh, mister.
Got more flowers, but not really any more stamps. I don't know how these stamps work. If they're available on specific floors and you just need it to like get lucky and spawn on that floor, or if the extra ones can spawn on any floor. There's one.
Right now?
Aw, Futaba was gonna make some kind of PC joke. Something about overclocking? Cut her off.
All right.
I should go fuse this stuff, huh?
I'll just add this.
Do you need something?
I will say, playing those old NES Final Fantasies, I could not resist binding fast forward to a trigger button
Pursue
and then Turbo A
rehabilitation
to my
with all
other
your body
trigger
and
button.
soul.
You wish to view the. You wish to register a persona.
Wow. I've managed to get a little bit of experience on, like, everything. Register that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And this.
Are you certain?
All these other ones, I don't know. That.
You wish to register it to the compendium?
Not that one. Not that one. Nice, not that one.
Are you certain?
And not this one.
Take a look. Alarm time, inmate! This is its powered up form.
It's Frydyne. But we already have, Well, the thing about that severe nuke spell is that it's like 48 SP or something. It's not really... I mean, I'm sure the damage is good, but like... I'm gonna run out of SP real fast using it for just like a little bit more damage or whatever. I would need to get a nuke SP having ability onto whoever is going to be throwing Atomic Blast or whatever it is. Makolga.
This card's powered up!
I think that's medium all. I have an
The
energy
resulting
shower card.
may be different than usual. Gotta get a
I
top
have
tier protector.
one dark jacket. I could get another.
This card's powered up.
My Karakaran skill seems pretty good.
The resulting
I have
card
Elekant,
is
I have
powered up.
Windamp, already duplicated even. I'm a little bit interested in these two.
Prepare for the unexpected.
Let's first
Get ready for
see
this.
if anything new is showing up. Power.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
Oh, I don't care about either of these guys. The trouble with power is that I have a power with a bunch of cool fusion accident abilities on it in the compendium. So if this guy's good, I'm not going to be able to save him, probably.
You okay with this? It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
Seems like it's worth making a Daisojo. Oh, and I can make
You
one
okay
from
with
some kind of whatever guys.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Don't really care about draining, I think. Oh, he's just getting everything.
This should beget both of you to work.
The harsh darks and lights that they use for the personas on this screen really is doing something for Daisojo. You with the body immune to rot. You say so. Yeah, I don't really want that stuff, I guess. It's pretty random. Guess I would have preferred the other skills. Strengthens blessed skills, which is not Hama boost. Curiously. Tanjiro Han's kind of cool. But he does know this, I guess, so he can boost that. May Patra is such a whatever skill for a level 44 guy to be learning, but... What's that last one? Yamata no
I see.
Orochi.
This is certainly a powerful persona.
Drain ice. Athena.
That's a pretty strong one.
Akashic Arts. All foes, high chance of critical. 46. I'm gonna have to fuse outside my range a little bit.
I see. This
that's
is
a pretty
certainly
good
a powerful
abilities.
persona.
Strong Fizz and Null Gun is nice. What's Grace of the Olive? Decreases HP SP cost to 0 during one more. Huh. Huh. That's pretty cool. So if anyone hits any weakness, then you can either, if you're our Joker, you can just switch to Athena. Or if you're anyone else, you can baton pass to Joker and have him switch to Athena, and then you can fire off Akashic Arts for free. Or you could give Athena a bunch of different elemental skills, and then Joker can just stay in one more doing things for free. There's just so many powerful things here. It's like, okay, I can do all that for free, but also I can just regenerate my SP and
That's a pretty strong one.
not worry about it. Here's
It is neither
Atropos.
remarkable nor unremarkable.
Atropos. I looked up how to pronounce all of the Fates' names at one point. Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos, I believe. Not really seeing anything too appealing here.
Choose wisely.
I just fused Daisojo, didn't I? I need to not fuse anything.
Always strive for more. This
What's
will
Divine
become
Ring?
an even more powerful accessory.
Heavy light. Yeah,
Gotta get a top tier protector.
This will be
I'll
its
take another
need
one of
now.
those.
You shall
I
be
didn't even
reborn.
equip the first one that I got.
We're gonna strangle him real tight. Well, it is what it is.
You'll learn May Patra and we'll just see what the last one is. I would like to actually get that.
Shoot for the stars. Well, it is what it is.
This is enough for it. Never escape the Velvet Rim. We're not even close.
This is how execution will alter your persona. This may be somewhat grisly.
Grizzly. Yeah, don't really care about Headbutt. Null Rage. Asukunda. Nope.
One of my favorite duties. This is an alarm fusion.
Is to make Thoth, huh? Considering I just had a Thoth, that's not going to open up any new fusion opportunities. Atomic Flare. So what I should be doing, I think, is when I get in here, I should pick Fuki and then look for someone he can fuse to who has the half nuke cost
okay with this?
ability.
Is this something you need? It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Do you really need this? You okay with this?
Odds seem pretty low he's going to fuse to exactly someone with that ability. So I have to fuse him to, like, someone else. What if I
You're stopping? Justine, this one's all you.
start
I
thinking?
suppose I
Whoops.
must.
Start thinking about, like,
Registration, yes?
a target.
You wish to register a persona? You wish to register it to the compendium? This is the path you have walked. This is the one? This persona, correct?
Is this doing what I think it's doing? Yeah,
You
okay.
cannot wield this persona.
So we're looking for this bloodline skill, but nuke. Nuke bloodline, I guess, is what we're looking for. Atomic bloodline.
I will require the proper. This is your power. There is an alarm. Prepare for the unexpected. Choose wisely.
Mothman.
Is this something you need?
Mothman, wielder of atomic flare.
Choose which skills to inherit.
This just puts them both, this ability and that skill, on the same guy. Then I need to combine it with Nuke Boost. And then teach it Nuke Amp. And then once it has all those things, I need to get that onto a persona that has good natural abilities. Like Mothman here is weak to guns. That's not so bad, honestly. I feel like gun moves are pretty rare. But ideally, we get it onto a persona that's like weak to wind, and then I also get null wind on there. The light of the flare. Wah, 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 wah. Part of the trouble is, so the package, right, is Atomic Flare, Nuke Boost, Nuke Amp, whatever Resist to get rid of the weakness. Those 4, and then probably I'm gonna want Mafryla to hit multiple targets. And I don't think I'm gonna get, you know, Mafrydyne anytime soon. So, those would be the 5 skills. And then I could pass those around to whoever. I can always pass that ability. I can always pass those 5 skills as long as I'm passing during a fusion alarm. The trouble is, I've pulled a little trick there by saying I need the resistance to whatever it's weak to, but I won't know that ahead of time. Like, let's say I've got one, like, let's say Mothman here had Atomic Flare, Mafryla, the Atomic Bloodline ability, and Nuke Boost and Nuke Amp. And then had Null Wind. And then I went to fuse him onto something. There's no guarantee that thing is weak to wind, and I would need to know ahead of time what resistance to give. It's going to be hard to do without a calculator. I guess I'm going to have to accept it's just not going to be that perfect. I should just get Atomic Flare and Nuke Boost and Nuke Amp. And maybe Mafryla. And then just have some guys hanging around who have null this or null that and see what they fuse into and see if it just works out. I think that's going to be my best option. So am I actually going to use Mothman?
This should bestow great power. Be reborn.
Ah, it's an accident. There goes all my plans. I saved before I came in here. What? No, I made a cheater by accident. This is one of these DLC personas that's like way too strong, so I've been avoiding using them.
Well now, a most unexpected turn of events.
Look at this move. Heals everyone and increases evasion for everyone. I guess that's the only thing that's pretty... I mean, getting Endure this early is definitely cheating. We definitely have to
Do you need something?
use this onto someone else, though. Let's fuse it with someone who has Nuke Boost.
How
You'd like to read the compendium? You want to register it? These are the paths you have walked.
Yeah, it's not honestly that strong. It would have been very strong at level 30. But I wouldn't throw a fit if I had to use it now for some reason. Nuke Boost. I want to say I've got
Is this
Belphegor.
what you want?
Yeah. And someone else. Man, these are really good, huh? I would want those on there. There's like Null Ice. A lot of Null Ice. I was spreading that one around a lot. Who are you? High counter, shining arrows. Oh, isn't it black slime? No. It was black slime. In a different timeline. Forget what happened. I had to load. Or maybe I chose to load, I don't remember. Where are we? Are we at the top now? If I hold it? Okay, it goes pretty fast. Is it just Belphegor? Ah, Power. Also has Nuke Boost. Well, heck it. Let's just pull them both.
And accept this persona.
We're gonna have need of their boosts
Is this what a fee is reached? Then accept such rudeness.
on multiple personas.
Time for some. You wish to perform. Now choose.
Now. Taiwan or Hariti?
You okay with this?
Ah, look. Only I could have had Null Wind. I wonder how hard it's gonna be to find a persona who turns into the card Null Wind, or Repel, or Drain. Those must be pretty high level. Empress, I have 0 points for, so that kind of bites.
You okay with this?
This guy I've got a lot of points with. He's weak to Nuke, funny enough. Does that mean he's not? No, he will inherit this stuff. I do have Resist Nuke somewhere. It's funny, he has Psychic Bloodline and he's Null, Psychic, and weak to Nuke. I thought Psy and Nuke were sort of opposed to each other. The way that Fire and Ice are and the way that Electric and Wind are. So I would have thought he was for sure a Psy type and then for sure would not inherit Nuke skills, but he totally will. Trouble is...
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Ma Fry or Ma Fryla is not going to be on his skill set. I guess I'll just have to
Select
park
the
it here
skills
for
you'd
now.
like to inherit.
Atomic Bloodline, Fryla, Atomic Flare, and Nuke Boost. And then one more. It's not gonna. I could give him Psy Boost too.
It will receive significant power. Then let us begin.
All right, I've had this guy in my options to fuse for a long time now. I finally made one. Oh, Speedmaster. I don't really care about Speedmaster. Cyodyne? I love this is 48 SP and that's 8. We have this like package of Silence 1, Silence All, and Silence Boost. We have this package of Nuke Boost and Nuke Nuke, and then we have this package of Psy Boost, Psy-O, and now Cyodyne. It's only 12. Okay, let's just get rid of Psy-O and make it Cyodyne. Alright. We made a cool guy. He's weak to Nuke, but he'll blow the hell out of anyone. Now the thing is, I want to teach him Nuke Amp eventually. That I have a card for, I think. And when I do that, I think I'm going to have to choose between getting rid of this Psy package or getting rid of one of these Forget skills. And it's probably going to be one of those Forget skills. But I'll get to think about that later. It's Hecaton Share! He's a level 42 hanged. Look, everyone wants to become Hecaton Share. Okay, so let's go remind ourselves
Finished.
what
Are
the
you
heck
finished? What?
ability he needs on him, because I don't remember.
Do you need something? Now.
Ma Secunda.
Hmm?
That seems easy enough. Maybe not. Maybe that's kind of specific.
The inmate needs. Let's exit. Now choose.
Well, do I know that move on anyone? Nope. Do I know that move on...
Finished for now? You'd like to read
Anyone.
the compendium. These are the paths you have walked. This persona?
That's Sukukaja. Oh, Nuke Break. There's Mafryla. Yeah, Nuke Break could be interesting on my all-in Nuke Blaster. I don't know, it cuts into your DPS a lot to have to break them and then cast 3 times and then break them again. Can I toggle this to registered only? Oh!
Is this what you want?
Good spot. There's Masakunda. There's Masakunda. There's Masakunda. Alright, this isn't going to be too hard. So let's look at,
Time for some You wish to now choose.
Star. Oh, it was Tower. Tower really wants to become Hanged Man. Priestess, Fortune, never mind, it's... I just have a lot of repeats. Tower plus Priestess, or Tower plus Fortune. Maybe I should, pull out that Google sheet I had. Keep track of some things. I'll do the music for you. I'm doing the music as the seagull from The Little Mermaid. Priestess and Fortune. Okay. So now...
Finished for now? Justine, you handle. Read here. This persona?
Your Emperor. Your Strength. Your Devil. Your Hermit. Emperor again. Fool. Okay, and then I don't think we're gonna see it. So I need to go from Fool or Emperor or Strength. To Priestess or Fortune. This is not easy to parse. I can go from Fool to Priest with Hermit. So, if I take that High Pixie and fuse it with an appropriately high-level Hermit, I'll end up with an appropriately high-leveled Priestess who can fuse with Belphegor to make Hecaton share with Masakunda. So, I need to get the levels right, which is a little scary. So, let me have the
You'll
chat.
withdraw this persona?
I will not withdraw this persona. Let's back out and save.
What?
I don't know.
No slacking off.
I can't foresee how the personas are going to fuse in the chain.
I should write something.
So I'm just going to save, and if it gets goofed up somewhere,
Do you need something?
we'll try again by pulling out a slightly different persona. But this should work.
Do you
I didn't even look
The
at
inmate you wish to perfusion.
Hecaton share. I'm
You
never
okay
gonna
with
not
this?
say it like Hecaton share. And then it's Endure. That's cool. He's a physical guy with a huge amount of strength. So not the kind of guy I want to be passing all of these boosts over to, sadly. And yeah, I could probably use a treasure demon. The treasure demons are pretty nice additions in terms of letting people get by without a guide.
Finished for now?
Um,
Justine, you handle
so
these. Are the
let's
paths
grab
you have
that. Hi, Pixie.
walked. Is this what you want?
Also has some other cool stuff on
You'll
it.
withdraw this as your power.
And
These are the paths you have walked.
the Hermit.
Is this what you want?
Resist wind, resist nuke, null ice. I think null ice was already doubled up, but
You'll withdraw this then
yeah,
accept
those are
this
some cool
persona.
passives. I could have just looked at Gaton-Share's weaknesses, but I didn't.
Time for some let's execute. Now choose. You okay with this?
Light, shoot. Well, can't do anything about that. Wow, you're going all the way up to Harity, huh? Also, wait, that's Tower, sorry. Isis. Well, the thing about Isis is that she's just hanging out in here. We gotta get rid of her. Yeah, sure.
You okay with this?
Become Thoth.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a my.
It will receive a tremendous amount of power. Okay. He's gonna learn some stuff. He's gonna be a less cool version of the thing I already have, probably. Actually, he learned this, which I don't think the version I have in my compendium. So I guess I made him before I maxed out the Emperor rank. Also, Growth 2 is pretty cool. Sadly, I don't think he'll ever learn Growth 2 unless he had Growth 2. Okay, and now these two will make Isis.
Do you really need this?
And let me look at this again.
You okay with this?
Only Dark and Gun are his strengths. So any resist I pass to him is going to be a new resist for him.
Do you really need this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Give him this immunity. Seems good. There's Masukunda. Don't forget it. And then what? Bunch of resists. Do I pass Growth 1? It's pretty bad compared to Growth 2. He's a physical guy, so giving him charge is pretty cool.
It will receive extraordinary power. Now for a rebirth.
And now, bada boom. Okay, but first,
Finished.
do
for
I want to
now.
register that
Christine,
ISIS?
You have registration.
Dia Rahan. I lose Dia Rahan. I don't think I want to do that. And then how about you? Null Ice. And some handy Ma spells. And Masukunda. Oh, you still have it. Yeah, I'll give up
Are you sure?
Null Ice for someone to have Concentrate. It's the only person I have that does.
Read here. The inmate needs a execution. You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Masakunda. Charge. Null Ice. Probably resist nuke.
It will receive some new power.
Actually, wait. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, when I gave him charge, he didn't... He seemed like the kind of guy who might learn charge, but he doesn't. His question marks didn't change when I added it.
It will receive some new power. Now for a rebirth.
Here he comes. No accidents. My sweet, lovely boy, welcome. These 100 hands which have emerged victorious in countless wars are now held within your mask. Rebellion.
You changed. Are you finished? What?
I still have business here.
Do you need something now?
Check it out.
It would seem. See? You can do it.
I didn't once try to give up. Tsundere exposed. She's got a hypothesis. Her consciousness and her memories. You okay there? She's not okay there. Are they gonna keep it from him? Too horrible a subject. Whoa. I can't believe she just said that. Now he knows something's really wrong with her. Guillotine booster. The number of personas you can make within the group Guillotine. Oh, that's it's unlocked new stuff to fuse in the multi-persona fusion. I just think of it as like fusion. I don't think of it as the guillotine. So I'm like, what does a guillotine do? La 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 la.
All right.
Rank 8. The 11th Arcana, which near evenly splits the major 22.
Listen well.
It's incredible. My next ability.
Farewell.
It's Bugs. Bugs is like a 46 teddy bear or something. He's a special fusion. Da, 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 da. And Sama Harm. I do have that. I have it as a card. So all I gotta do is like make Bugs and then give him the card. That's pretty easy actually. You said the hardest one yet? The hardest part is being the correct level.
Do you have business with me?
You'd like to read the compendium?
I don't need to, yeah, my Hecaton
These are
share.
the paths you have walked.
The
The
fresh
inmate
guy.
needs our guidance. Let's execute him. Gather
Let's see what's
them.
here now. Oh, everything appeared like even deeper down the list here. Let's do a little bit of window shopping. First off, Bugs is 49. Funny, he's got Masakunda. Trumpeter's new. Oh, they added more riders. Trumpeter is amazing in Persona 4. Heavy nuke to all. Spare to all. Heavy fizz and low brainwash. And increases damage from attacks that target foes' weaknesses. So obviously he's got no weaknesses and 4 pretty cool resistances, right? They're all like drain, repel, null. You wanted Bugs to be a bunny, I know. But I think it's also a good name for a bear. The thing I was expecting to see is not here. What makes Trumpeter so good in Persona 4 is that, well, there's a lot of reasons, but the big one is he learns Debilitate, which decreases all 3 of a single enemy's stats. Their attack, their defense, and their accuracy dodge. So, most boss fights are against just one guy, so having one spell do all 3 is awesome. I wonder if he learns it after Fortify Spirit. We got Black Frost. We already saw Black Frost. Here's Vasuki. Big snake. Oh, I think we saw that one already. Asura. Ah, yeah. All these 10 guys. Chikokuten, Zolchoten, Komokuten, and Bishamonten. We've seen the first 2. Alright, what is he? He's got Atomic Flare. He's got Auto Mataru, which I thought I saw already. Bugs. Bugs has Auto Mataru, so that's not a huge appeal from Asura. Was that Silhouette Latios? Oh, what, Seth? Maybe from the right angle. Decrease SP cost of nuke skills by 75%, so that goes well with Atomic Flare, though. Sorosha. Half light. Heavy light to 1. Ama boost. He learns heavy to all. Just a big light blasting guy. Yoshitsune! This guy's busted. I already know it. No weaknesses, 4 resistances. Brave Blade is usually one of the best single target attacking damage moves. Physical sentence. Charge, Zyodyne. Just cause. Doubles counter damage is not a crazy ability. Last Stand. Greatly decreases accuracy of all foes' attacks except Almighty when surrounded. Okay. So if you get surrounded, everything's gonna miss you. for the most part. Colossal is higher than Severe, I believe. In the past, Severe has been the next step up from Heavy. So I would expect they've now distinguished Colossal. I think there was something else. Maybe there wasn't. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm sure one of those other question marks down there is a skill called Hasotobi. And it probably is a physical attack that hits everything 8 times. And it's probably the best damaging move in the entire game. That's what Yoshitsune is all about. We got Michael. Oh, I saw Gabriel as a fusion ingredient in this one and thought I would expect to see him here, and he is. Divine Judgment. Okay, just reduce HP to half. What is that going to be good against? It's like not going to work on a boss. And then random battles are not about like, oh, I just need to get half its HP away. Here's Debilitate, though. That's good. Sword Dance. Pretty good. Colossal with high crit, whereas Brave Blade is just Colossal, so... Was that 94? But Sword Dance is only 83? So Brave Blade must still hit harder, even though they both have Colossal. Oh, that's true. If they were weak, it would just kill them. I think. I love these names. Both Psycho Force and Gigantomachia are, And then Repel Fizz. Chi-Yu's pretty good. And then these are cheaters. Myriad Truths. Victory Cry is totally busted. Fully restores HP SP after battle. Increases attack defense based on inmate registry completion. Country Maker. I wonder how much. And then I don't know why there's 2. It's just like slightly higher level, slightly higher stats. Hikaru. Okay. We know we can't make bugs.
Fusion.
So now all we're after is to just make cool guys like this guy. I want to make a wind nuking guy. Let's see if there's anything
Change your
around.
mind. Justine, you handle this. Read here.
With that wind ability. Wind Bloodline. Would probably be a good one.
This persona?
But also I wonder about just like should all of my personas have the immunity ability so I just never get hit by status effects? One of them should. Gotta go a ways before we find Wind Bloodline. I think there's a guy I haven't made yet who's like level 30 something. A Tengu. I might just not have this ability. One thing that's kind of weird is when you pass on a different ability and then save it in your compendium, you don't have the original ability. I'm sure that's what happened to something.
These are the paths you have walked.
Kurama
This
Tengu.
persona?
Skillful combo. He is a wind guy.
This persona?
Do I still have the... No, I...
This persona?
I'm looking for Wind Bloodline. Oh, we've kind of gone too far now, haven't we? There must not be too many personas I haven't found. Right? Like, I don't think I really missed one. Maybe one or two. I don't see it. Yeah, 20% damage when targeting one guy. Like this. Intense focus. Not bad. Especially if they were meant to be my boss killer. I'm not sure if the extra damage from Atomic Flare would that want to be my boss killer. How much more damage is Severe compared to Heavy? Is Heavy with a 20% ability boost coming close?
These are such rudeness. The inmate needs. Let's X now choose.
Alright, well, I don't know what I'm doing with ability. I actually don't know how I'm getting Garudine. Alright. I gotta mull this over for the next 10, maybe 15 minutes while I get a delivery. Don't want to miss it. And I'll leave you with some music that isn't the Velvet Room.
No slacking off.
And probably not the first floor. Let's get the better music down here. That's some good music. Does the Thieves' Den do that? I've never clicked on it. Sorry. Maybe some other time. Does this button do the thing I want it to? I can't see it. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, 10, 15 minutes, you know, sizable. Don't just sit around waiting for me to come back. You know, put me on the other tab check Discord, get up, make a sandwich, do what you gotta do. Little bit of a break. Also, you might decide this is a good time to leave, in which case, hey, thanks for stopping by. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow around the same sort of afternoon time, like 1 p.m. Eastern. If you want to catch more, it'll be around then. Oh no, the Mechanical Koopa is raiding during the break time. Bad timing, I guess. If there's ever a way to guarantee that you're not going to get your raid to stick around. Yeah, that's a shame. I appreciate the thought though. Yeah, it's not a short break either. It's like 10-15 minutes I'm going to be on break. So thank you so much though for the raid. You'll be here, cool. Yeah, well, if anyone is gonna stick around, just keep me in the other tab or whatever. I'm going through Mementos and I'm digging around in the Velvet Room, and I'm trying to mix up, trying to use my raw material that I got, some cool skills and stuff, trying to get them all onto the same guy, so that I've got like, here's my fire guy, here's my wind guy. It's that sort of thing. Digging around in the mechanics of the video game for the next couple of hours. No story. That's what you're going to be in for soon. 10 minutes. Be right back. Hello. I'm back. Bum bum bum. Here we are. Yeah. Oh my god, the train going by so fast is so scary. I agree. The degeneration of mementos as you go deeper is good. At some point, I don't know. I've played both Persona 3 and Persona 3 FES, though not portable or remastered or reloaded or whatever it is. I've played Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden. So I wonder... I mean, it's tricky because I can't emulate it. I would have to buy it again. I don't even know if they sell Persona 5 non-royal on Steam anyway. Also, it would probably be weird to go backwards. I've never gone backwards before. Oh, I have Neko Shogun in first. Oh well. So I need Psy and Fire. I've got Psy and Nuke. Should we see what a Psy-boosted Psyodyne on a weak enemy is like? Whoa!
Nice, Joker.
Well, we're locked in now, I guess.
Go down.
I love the sound when it first starts.
Joker.
It's time. No.
Well, I guess we baton pass here.
Go.
Not done yet. I'll get it. Okay. That pass brought your power even higher. One enemy shot down. Panther's rocking it.
Good news for me,
Beat him up.
and bad news for someone.
How's that?
But the grocery delivery order came with an extra
That
bag
easy,
of
huh?
raisins
I can tell by your face.
that we did not order. Now, it was like packed in the bag with the other things. I guess I don't know how grocery shoppers do their thing. I still have this Psy guy in.
You've got the advantage. Don't rush this. An enemy's burning. Follow up with wind to deal nicer damage.
Persona. Go down.
Whose raisins do you think it is, right? Like, did he buy multiple people's worth of orders at the grocery store and then pack them up and accidentally put the raisins in with ours? Or was he at the grocery store and thinking, oh, I should get some groceries for myself while I'm here, and then bought some raisins and then gave us his raisins?
Persona.
Okay, so I fused my guy with the wind moves, right? I just don't have wind anymore. Yeah. This is the sad truth. And killing these guys with physical is kind of annoying.
It's clearly inferior.
Well, we can't use electricity.
Wind attacks.
Anything but electricity or gun.
Persona.
Want to see how much damage this does? Boom. That's really not incredible, is it? We didn't nuke amp it, but sheesh. Come on, man. I love that for me. Counter's like a 10% chance, but I swear on these enemies, it's like 50.
One enemy defeated. Go get him, Queen. Get ready. An enemy's burning. Persona with wind to deal major damage.
I'm gonna want to get some SP back.
Something else.
We all did great, huh? Good work, everyone.
They're golden raisins.
Okay.
I honestly don't know what the difference is flavor-wise between golden raisins and regular raisins. Golden raisins are just... I don't even know this. I'm just reasoning this on the fly. They're raisins made not from like purple grapes, but from green grapes? Or what? I don't eat a lot of raisins. Be honest. It's a pretty big bag of raisins. I really don't think we're gonna get through them all.
Don't rush this.
Persona. Neko Shogun. Go down.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Oh,
Permission to fire?
sure.
One enemy on the floor. Bonafide, Monafide.
Persona.
Bonafide, Monafide? Is that what she said? Can't switch, so I need on to the children. Schedule with
Three less to worry about. You're on a roll, Panther.
Join my cause.
No time to waste. Your power's incredible.
That's true. If you, like, blindfolded me and put a grape in my mouth, first of all, how dare you? Second of all, I would not be able to tell whether it was green or not.
Okay.
Bang.
Now's our chance. Persona!
Yeah, I guess we could just keep him around forever.
Take that! For me.
Persona.
Been a while since I used my
Thunderbird.
my zappy bird.
Ravage them.
Oh, we got the shock. GG.
You might get shot. They're dead for
I didn't even plan on that pun, by the way. Zappy bird.
No, you sure showed me.
Time for some pain.
All out attack.
Okay. Why am I doing so much damage with these AoAs?
Ultra charge.
It's all those levels I gained, huh? I've gone from being either under or equal leveled to being over leveled, I think. Give me the thing from the... Went past it. Good.
Hold on.
Joker, you're looking cool.
Got him. What does the text say? Bit gun?
That's a new skill. Let's try it out.
Are you gonna try it out? kind of nice is if she has nuke break, I can always attack with my severe nuke skill. I forgot she got Mediarama. She's probably my favorite party member. Energy Shower is just so good. Confuse, Fear, Despair, Brainwash, Rage, these are all devastating, so being able to cure them on the entire party is very good. She almost never has to deal with anyone who's weak to her nuke stuff. She has a status effect. She has a all physical, which is what I want more often, I think, just sort of clearing out trash mobs with physical. And then she heals the whole party. There's this Dekunda. It's kind of nice to have that on a party member, so I don't have to do it. Am I getting rid of nuke break? I'm not getting rid of Evade Sai. It's between Dekunda and Makajama. I like how almost every Japanese-ish word in this whole game I go out of my way to say, to pronounce close to the original. But Makajama is always going to come out like that, I think, no matter what I do. Alright, Nuke Breaker Dekunda. I just feel like it's going to be so rare. If there's a guy who needs to be nuke broken, I would rather just like not have her in. I would switch her out for someone else. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. Nuke boost though, I'm gonna want that. I really have been feeling the 8 slots on party members. In Persona 4, I generally have a pretty strong idea of like, these are the ones that you should use. You should take this and this and this and this. But these party members, the fact that they get their own boosts, they get their own breaks, they get their own evades. I don't know what I'm gonna get rid of for nuke boost. It's probably gonna have to finally be Dekunda.
All right.
They were nothing.
Boom, boom, boom. Bam, bam, bam. Oh. Fusion alarm.
Ah, damn it! I forgot to get this week's manga.
Whenever I see them, I'm impressed by the swift rate at which they produce such quality art.
Iranya. Is that the thing that cures all status effects? That would have been a really good find until the phantom wafers started showing up in the shop. Clotho leveled up. Oh, I said Clotho instead of Clotho. I'm pretty sure it's Clotho. What's the point in specifically looking up the pronunciation of the 3 fates if you're not going to remember and use it? On the extremely rare opportunity you have to say it.
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't lose. An enemy burning.
Let's go.
Follow up with wind to deal major damage.
Thunderbird! There!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. They're done for.
Okay. Easy.
Sorting skills. Traits switch skills. That's true. That's pretty cool. I'm worried I'm gonna forget what they all look like. No, I hate that. Utaba's text says get good. Treasure ghost.
Oh, that one's really rare.
Wow.
The enemy is weak against ice.
And
But
nuke.
we're stronger.
It's time.
Oh, Thunderbird's fast, I guess.
Ravage them.
Super, you missed?
Wow. I have Sukukaja too.
Persona!
Pretty rare. This thing is Psy?
We're the better fighters.
Fire.
Use fire attacks to hit its weak points. Sure. On to the next. Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker. Nice one, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Persona.
Yeah, that's fine.
Knocked them right off their feet.
Do it.
Nice, Joker. All out attack.
Oh.
We're the better fighters. Use fire attacks to hit its weak points.
That's a shame.
Treasure Demon's done for. We all did great, huh?
I get a big money bonus when I finish with the AoA, so it could have been even more money.
Okay.
Didn't even break a
I love that the guy materialized in front of me.
Watch out! That one's dangerous!
Come. There.
Knocked them right off their feet! Nice, Joker!
Go.
Alright, on to the next!
Whoop 'em, Persona. Satan. Two more.
Great stuff! Sometimes you just want to explode.
Soul Drop is pretty lame from one of those guys.
New move. What do you think?
Mazionga. Deathbound. Medium Fizz to all 1 to 2. Guess that replaces Swift Strike.
Alright.
Leave the noobs and let's go! There's a chest! Joker, let's open. Oh!
Way ahead of you. What the heck was that? Attack, defense. It's debilitate. Wow. Okay.
Oh!
I like when the little thing pops up above their head right before I ram my car into their guts and blow them up.
I just heard a growl.
My bad.
Oh, mister.
Need a snack.
We have 3 stamps. So I have 1. Do you think there's 9 more to find between this area and the other one? There might be. To get 1 more XP boost in here. Bang! Have I been diligent about breakable walls? I don't think so.
I want to make this interior.
No, the other zone is not maxed. You're back. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
I'll send you the results.
No.
There's a chest. Joker, let's open it. Oh!
Holy Shroud. What are you? It's Mahama-on.
Power.
I'm level 44. Hecaton's share was 42. Alright, we already know. Bugs is 49. Or something.
What a skill.
Heat wave. Guess that gets rid of this. No, that's one foe. No, I have to... Well... Powers up after a baton pass. Oh, Speedmaster, right? Yeah. Deadly Fury. Okay, so that will replace Rising Slash. And whatever after that will replace Tempest Slash.
Come on, Mona.
Oh. They always like jump scare me with their reactionary dialogue.
Attack successful. Now just don't lose.
Go down.
Knock them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Come. Neko Shogun. You're mine.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Soda. Go down.
So I've been watching this VTuber, Gigi, at HoloLive,
Nice, Joker.
Let's go.
watching her play through Outer Wilds. I've seen snippets of gameplay in that game, and it just didn't seem to have the flavor
This new skill suits me.
that I like. Hold on. I keep having to make tough decisions, and it keeps throwing me off. I guess it's windbreak going away, huh? I just don't value the break skills very much. It's nice, sometimes there's a asshole enemy who is immune to everything, and you kind of have to break him. But then I'll just do the job whenever that pops up.
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
Yeah, Outer Wilds is very good. From the snippets I saw, it looked like it just didn't quite have the flavor of a thing that would resonate with me. It was a little too cute in the dialogue and like a little bit too weird in the characters.
All right.
I don't generally like weird things. I mean, it's very specific. I like the weirdness of the Persona games. But there's like an... I don't know. Just didn't seem like it would jive with me. I haven't really picked apart why I felt that way. But I knew that it was very puzzly and very highly regarded by most people I know. I know Jorf didn't like it, but it's a lot of people's, like, it's like a special game to a lot of people, right? It's one of those. It's one of those ones where it could really be somebody's favorite game.
I feel like we can make it to the ends of this maze. Let's go. Yeah, I want to find out what's there.
And so I finally decided, you know what? I just don't think I'm gonna play it. I will experience it vicariously through watching someone else play it. And I've been interested in this VTuber lately, so I'll watch her play it. And I've been playing Final Fantasy II while she's on the other monitor, playing through it. Which outer game is Outer Wilds? You fly the spaceship, and you scan the swirls to read text and uncover the mysteries.
It's time. Ravage them!
Knock them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
I think I can still change personas? Yeah.
Thunderbird!
Thunderbird. Who also knows fire.
Knock them right off their feet. Free, Joker.
Lego Dynasty Warriors? Oh my god, with the bits flying everywhere? Yeah, that would work really well. And instead of like all the boring dialogue of like, I'm Mr. So-and-so, you could just have the Lego, like, historical figures
I felt the
do
difference
their
in
little
strength
pantomime
in my
act.
eyes.
That would be good. Anyway, so I'm playing Final Fantasy II. Gigi's on the other monitor playing Outer Wilds. And, oh my god, I just instant-killed the strong
an impressive
guy.
skill.
I've gone too far. I think I've got Maraku Kaja on an accessory that I probably want to wear anyway, so let's get rid of this. And I'm not fully paying attention. I'm definitely not paying attention in a way that you would need to be solving the mysteries on your own. But like, I'm frequently looking over and she's doing something and I'm like, how does she know what to do? You know, like I haven't followed the thread. And so I was like, I'm really not getting out of experiencing the game this way. But then, on her final stream, she went over all of the ship logs, step by step, and it's all there. Everything going on is there.
This is what I saw.
And I wasn't able to experience the journey of getting there, but from that point, I was able to experience the final moments. I can't believe I'm insta-killing that guy. I'm too strong.
Mister.
I'm gonna be too strong for the next dungeon. I don't have enough stamps. Do I want any of these SP things? I feel like it's enough blank cards for now. Are these like random every time I find him? Which one of these he has? Give me a mass confused one time. And then should I turn the rest into cards? I feel like I'm not gonna use these. But I'll still get one. Did she do the DLC? Yeah. She's, I'm watching her do that next. But that final stream of the main game, she had everything filled in except for the big middle
Ready, Joker.
Ash Twin project question mark. And then there's a thing you can do where you can get to a place where you see everyone's final communications and you take a thing and you bring it to a place.
Calm down.
And you go to a place, and some stuff happens. That whole thing. I believe I said that vague enough, yet specific enough that anyone who knows what I'm talking about.
Sona.
And,
Neko Shogun.
Lord,
Rabbit Snap.
Knocked him right off their
that was
feet.
good stuff.
Joker.
You're mine.
Nice. Joker took one out.
Go.
All right, on to the next. Hammer knocked one down. Looking good.
Genuinely moving. Especially the music.
Rose has thorns.
All right.
But there's,
That was easy.
I was able to have a light bulb moment where, like, actually paying attention and being like, oh, this is how, this is why, this is what went on. It was, I don't know how to say it without spoiling it.
Surprise attack. Persona. Now just don't lose.
This has been one of the more annoying battles. Oh, I don't have any wind at all, do I? I should just put Morgana in.
Let's go.
Can I do this? Can I sigh and then with my one more order Yuji out? I guess I can.
You do it.
Not the
I was watching a VTuber play Outer Wilds, Jor.
They're done for.
I decided I wasn't gonna play it myself,
Cleanup complete.
but I was interested enough to watch someone else play it,
All right.
at least all the way
That's
through
all
it.
it takes for me.
And then, at the end of the game, thought, wow, that was actually pretty special at the end there. That could have been the sort of game maybe I would have enjoyed if I had actually played it. I always think, I realize now why my persona switching
Now's our chance.
is so random. I always think I'm gonna insta-kill the guy.
Burning. Unbelievable wind deal major damage.
Ravage them!
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Dun, dun, dun,
Knocked them right off
dun.
their feet. Nice, Joker.
Persona!
How do I communicate the realization I had?
Thunderbird!
The people who came before
Knocked them right off their feet.
had a plan.
Nice, Joker.
I mean, their plan's pretty complicated. Okay, part of their plan was to use the sun station,
Easy.
Okay.
right? The sun station had a purpose to do a
already.
thing.
How disappointing.
But then it wasn't able to do its thing. Which meant that nothing would work. But it does work. The things are happening in the game according to their plan. How did it get that way if the sun station didn't work? And then I just was like, oh! There's another way you can do the thing that the sun station was meant to do. It'll take some time, but yeah. And that was like a genuine little thrill for me. Oh, right, this guy. We cannot fight that guy.
I feel like curry all of a sudden. Anyone else?
Now, like the Yakuza games, Outer Wilds is now one of these games I'm a big fan of, despite having never played
The
it.
advantage. Don't rush this. An enemy's burning. Follow up with wind deal major damage.
One of these monkeys is about to get fucked up.
Neko Shogun! Ravage them!
Nice. Joker took one out.
It's time.
Oh, this isn't gonna count as an AOA now.
Something else.
Don't forget this feeling. Good work, everyone.
All right.
I just realized Yuji was probably wearing the Ring of Lust. Never mind. Makoto has SP. Oh, Yusuke had it. This whole time I've been playing with that. No wonder I missed that one attack. Ida 10 belts, Organa, SP recovery. making the gameplay match those narrative themes in Outer Wilds. Yeah, okay. You're totally right about that.
That one's just weird. I don't know what it's gonna do.
He's weak to wind. And you're weak to like ice and nuke. Oh, okay, so the moment I take the SP recovery off her, the nuke weak enemies start showing up.
Persona! How's this? Queen!
Unlucky.
My persona!
Let's just do this instead, huh?
So pretty! And so much
Ba-da-da-dum-bum,
damage!
ba-da-da-dum-bum, ba-da-da-dum-bum-bum.
The baton is yours! The baton pass powered you up!
Come! This isn't it. Persona! Cloak up!
Alright, just don't counter me.
Nice! Joker took one out!
Hey, think about this. It's yours.
Well, could be useful.
So,
Don't forget this feeling. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
All right.
Is there an easy way to check how many stamps I have? 22 out of 25. Still 3, huh?
This is what I saw.
There's one. I was wondering if I should go back and use some guys or whatever.
Treasure
It seems
chest
like
spotted. Must be
pulling out randos from Mementos and using them to fuse upwards is like not gonna cut it anymore with the kind of fusion I'm into now. I'm into bespoke, tailored personas
Persona!
with boosts and amps. Do you think they wait, can I see? No. They don't have evade nuke or whatever. I've just missed one twice somehow.
One down. Go, Queen, go! Hey, on to the next. Witness first goal. Zoro! Luna took out a shadow. Good stuff. Give it up. They're done for. The end.
All right.
I think I'm gonna have on wear the belt.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to like fuse two fodder guys together so that that one has now a bunch of skills and now that one can fuse with one of your guys. I'm insta-killing the red shadow, why am I not insta-killing everything, you know?
I started jogging to train, but lately, I've been enjoying it. You're amazing, Queen. I don't even like walking.
Word. I knew I was gonna like Futaba. I just felt it in my soul. I'm like, we're of the same tribe.